name is Chris. I bought a ZACKLIFT EZTOW-T. I was decking and was hurting my back. So we researched some different ways of doing things and I found this. It's made by ZACKLIFT. And this is how we transport our trucks from point A to point B. Instead of decking them, stacking them on top of each other. I made a dolly to get it from one job to the next. It goes into my receiver hitch like that. This is all stuff that I made. Kingpin goes in there. There's a retainer that goes in here and bolts down. And the binders on the back of the EZTOW go here on these chains. That helps triangulate it. And then the binder that's on the front of the EZTOW that mounts to the frame, I put chains on it and they go to here on these D-rings. And I tighten it down and that triangulates the front and makes it all stiff so the axle doesn't, go back and forth going down the road. And then on the front of the EZTOW, out on the end, I built this. I put this on a plate with a Lynette ring, and this piece mounts on the front of the EZTOW on the connecting arm, and then it just goes into your pedal, and then that's how I drive it down the road, or pull it down the road, I mean. Yeah, it's super easy to use. These flip around and pull out, and then you pin it in a different hole that gets it clear out here. Obviously I got to flip the jack around also. We jack them down, pull it off of the dolly, move the dolly out of the way, back to semi under, make sure your fifth wheel's all the way forward, and I tie this down first, or chain this down first, I mean. And then I go back to the back and I chain this side down, flip my legs back up like this, and then I back this truck up to the connecting arm, and I use speed clamps to clamp this to the frame, and then I run my chains, which I use grade 100 1/2 inch. I run it down through there, hook it here, run it down through there, run it under the back axle, and I put it between the U-bolts like that, run it up through the holes into the hooks, down and back around the frame right here like that, and then I run it back through like that, and then up here, and make sure I leave enough slack in it so that when I turn it doesn't bind up. And I pick it up, and then I do my 3-point tie down on the steering wheel. Use the seat belt first, get it set to where it's as close to dead center as possible. Put my ratchet straps on, one on each side, back down to the frame of the seat. Fold my mirrors in, and we put boards on these flappers so that they don't break off going down the road, because if you don't put those boards on, they will flap and they will fall off. So that has not happened to me yet. I don't want to find out, so we just do it. Yeah, other than that, it is super easy. Takes me less than an hour to hook it all up, and that's including putting my dolly away in the back of the pickup, the whole 9 yards, all done. So, that's including putting the light bar on the front of that. And this is how my wife is doing it right now. This is another hitch that I created. The clamp-on style that the other drive-away guys are using, it just did not seem safe to me at all. So I created that deal, and then we bought a 10,000-pound tow bar for it, and we actually chain this down. I've got hooks on the boot part of it, and You strap it down so there's no slack in the connections, and yeah. And she puts her light bar on my dolly, and then they're all wireless. So easy peasy.